viewers, how are you? This is Liz, the English broadcast of Cosmos TV. Today I would like to invite from our 다사랑 Family Counseling Center President Jung Sung-yo and find out how to communicate with husband and wife at home. It's been a long time. Cosmos TV viewers, I would like to say hello to all of you.
Cosmos TV viewers, hello. It's very nice to meet you.
It's been quite a while since we saw each other, and these days conflicts between couples in each family is increasing because of coronavirus. First of all, we are going to take a look at difference in communication between man and woman.
Yes, nice to meet you. Because of the corona these days, the time spent with the family is increasing, and as a result, conflicts between each other often occur, and the conflict within the family is also increasing. Therefore, in times like this, we can think that the crisis is always an opportunity. I hope you will learn how to communicate better in your family with this kind of mind. Now then, shall we start to understand the differences between men and women and how to communicate more smoothly in the family?
Yes, perhaps. There is a difference in communication between men and women. Can you tell us about it?
Yes, that's right. What we have to know first is that men and women are not the same. Many studies have shown that male brains and female brains are already different. In one word to summarize, the male brain is a solution-oriented brain, and the female's brain is relationship-oriented. Therefore, how is that? Men instinctively want to answer a question when they encounter it. How nice would it have been if women would be so too? But the problem is that women have a relationship-oriented brain, not solution-oriented brain.
소양님, the male brain has a solution-oriented brain and the female has a relationship-oriented brain. How can I communicate with a relationship-oriented man or father?
How should men, first of all dads, communicate? I'm going to think about this time. But it's very difficult for dads to talk to their wife or children because men don't talk much in such situations. Men are burnt out if the number of words is about 7,000 words a day. They don't want to talk anymore. But the women, surprisingly, have to do about 3 times. The basic need is fulfilled only by about 20,000 words, like that. Therefore, there is a big difference in the number of conversation between women and men. But this is the point of how such a quiet husband can communicate well and talk to a loquacious wife and children.
That's right. There is a lot difference between the number of conversation between man and woman. When you talk to a child or wife, I want you to be more specific about what you like to do.
Therefore, first there is a method how to communicate with your wife. What did your wife say before? What is she aiming for? Yes, relationship-oriented. In other words, listen to your wife and listen to your husband, because how is your wife's brain working? In the brains of women, conversation is love. What is love? Conversation is about love. Therefore, love the man who is listening to me and respect that man. But it's difficult for men to do that. The brain itself, therefore, many conflicts occur. What is the first thing your husband should do? Firstly, listen to the story well. How should they do that? Well, where to look at? Look at your wife's face and listen to her, while watching TV or doing something else is not listening.
Yes, how do the fathers communicate with the family? The first point is not to focus on TV or anything else, but to focus on the conversation while listening to the wife and focusing on the conversation. Then is there anything else?
Yes, after that, when you communicate with your wife, the second important point is empathy. As for empathy, when a husband has a question, he returns to a solution-oriented way. Therefore, he wants to solve it quickly. By the way, you have experienced most of it, but I gave some opinions to give a solution. But my wife is often angry or irritated rather than thankful. At that time, husbands were very embarrassed and didn't know what they did wrong. That's why it's because of the differences in the way you talk.
따라서 합니다.
It's the empathy.
공감입니다.
Empathy isn't about telling my thoughts right away. It's about respecting a person's thoughts or feelings unconditionally, no matter what the other person is talking about.
그대로 존중해 주는 거예요.
Then, if you explain the situation with a specific examples, the viewers will understand it better.
네, 그렇죠. 자, 예를 들면 내일 모레
Yes, for example, tomorrow is the birthday of my mother-in-law. Therefore, my wife is extremely worried about it. Talk to your husband after he ate dinner. Darling, the day after tomorrow is the birthday. What should I do?
우리 아빠들은
Now, what is the feeling of this wife? Our fathers don't know what it is. It will be like this.
물었을 때는 그
I don't know, but our wives know. When you ask like this, what is hidden inside will mean that there is no money or a situation where you can go to mother-in-law day after tomorrow.
여기서 하나 더
Such worries are hidden. Therefore, the husbands have one more point of conversation here, and that's copying, making a copy. You can think of copying literally the words from your wife.
어떻게 해요?
Therefore, your wife will say, "What shall we do now? It's mother's birthday. What should we do?" She will ask like this. In that case, how should I make a copy?
아내의 걱정하는
Day after tomorrow is the birthday of mother and you are worrying about it. In this way, the wife's anxiety is to be brought back. To give it back, therefore, the spouse will understand what I am worrying about and will feel respected.
Mr. 소장님, explain with an example I can understand it better. Then 소장님, please explain us briefly how fathers should communicate with their families.
자, 오늘의 우리가
If we summarize the story, how is the brain of a man and a woman? It's different. I hope you understand this first.
그렇기 때문에
Therefore, the method of communication is different between women and men. When our men talk with their wives, they have to talk to the wife first with the content of sympathetic conversation.
공감적인 대화를 해야 돼요.
You have to respect your wife's thoughts. This is really important.
이렇게
What posture do you take next? Can you watch TV during the conversation?
보면서
Absolutely not. You should always listen to your wife carefully while watching her face. So then you can get the feeling of respect. Next time, if you have any questions, ask them again. That is the main point.
Thank you very much, Mrs. 소장님. Today I invite President Yu to discuss how fathers should communicate with their families. Next time, we will invite 소장님 and discuss about how to communicate within the family. Thank you very much, teacher. Dear viewers, please press subscribe, likes. See you next time. Bye. Thank you. 사랑합니다.